then you make your way to zone 2. And then to zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the zone 1 regions, then you make your way to zone 2. And then to zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the zone 1 regions, then you make your way to zone 2. And then to zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the zone 1 regions, then you make your way to zone 2. And then to zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the zone 1 regions, then you make your way to zone 2.
Hello. What's up, Odzies? What's up, Dale Edmund? What's up, lads? How did you get on against 19? They won pretty easily, I would say. We still got the IC once against their top alliance XIX, so pretty happy about that. But other than that, you know, yeah, they kind of steamrolled us, I would say. KNY rallies are on another level than ours, and 1 UTC is not very good for us, but other than that, you know, I guess it was okay. We tried it pretty decently in rallies. What's up, Ahmed? What's up, Prometheus? When was your, do you have an MME right now, Prometheus, in 46? How's, when is yours? Yeah? Okay, okay. I think that's the first time I asked you, but who are you up against again? Alright, let's jump into the game right away. Oh yeah, server 3. Let's jump into the game right away because it starts in 3 minutes. What's up, Geo? I am doing good. How night fights? Yeah, we fought against 19 and lost, but honestly still a couple of decent trades. So, not unhappy about the loss, honestly. I don't really mind. I was expecting to lose anyway, so you know, I guess it helps mentally. Alright, so server 88 versus server 27. I don't even know who invaded. Okay, so 88 invades 27, right. What's up, Don? What are we doing? Just meet Procure during MEE at Force UTC. Got smoked. Yeah, I think I think I was told it was for UTC. I was asleep at that time. I mean, I guess I went to sleep shortly after for UTC. So 88, one of the top Korean servers. Their main alliance, YSD, is giga strong. So they are obviously their main alliance, YSD, your sugar daddy, which is 24.6 billion. They get stronger and stronger with time. I remember the time when there were not even 20 billion power, and they are really powering up fast, these servers. Then you have BBC with 15 billion, and your sweet mommy with 12.6 billion. Power wise, how many 200 million power they have? After 36. So pretty solid server. 27, I have no idea what they look like, so let's have a look. 27, oh, it's Game King server, right. They have a bit more players with 200 million power. I have 46. Like 10 more or so. What's up, Goryong? So 26.6 billion power, so a bit higher by 2 billion, which is, you know, which is significant, but not enough to, like, say they will win for sure. And then 16 billion, 9 billion, okay, so pretty similar servers, honestly. So they will be invaded, and they can TP now, so it's the perfect time for us to go. Oh, my bad. Let's not forget to shield, of course. It's always the best thing you can do in this game. Oh, I can't relocate. Okay, so I guess we'll have the peace filter. Or maybe that's because I'm not in an alliance? No, I am in an alliance. Okay. Maybe it doesn't... Okay, that's okay. We'll just have to do with the peace filter, that's fine. So YSD, not too many of them so far. Like 15 of them, okay. 26 is getting, 27 is getting in position. So who do we have there? Okay, we have level 39 cities. 37, 39, 39, okay, some big boys. Kurawong, 38. Wasn't Kurawong in 16 before? Well, good luck for your MEE, Prometheus. Okay, why is this starting to TP in bigger numbers? Oh, TWZTD, I remember. I think he's a good lad from my Discord server, if I'm not incorrect. Ooh, we do have a level 40 city there. Okay. So remember now, towers have been changed. If we look at the bonuses now, the towers do not give what's it called? The towers do not give a unit specific buff now. They give a global buff. By global I mean it affects any troops types you have. So it will buff both cavalry, archers, swords and pikemen. The cavalry tower now gives 15% unit attack for all Kiklan troops while rallied. The arrow tower gives defense 15%. The sword tower gives attack and the pike tower gives defense. So you can get an additional 30% defense to your troops and 30% offense attack, sorry, to your troops, which is the equivalent of 2 golden buffs, right? So interesting change, honestly. And of course, more importantly, when you have 2 or more sacred towers, you inflict a debuff to your enemy if he is holding the Imperial City, which can be pretty relevant. I think the most I've seen for now is 10% debuff. I haven't seen more, but even 10% can be interesting. 10% is, I think it's 10% less damage reduction and 10% less damage buff or something like that. Salut JST. Comment tu vas? What's up, Few? How are you, bro? Did you sleep well? Oh, you fuse. What's up, Omar? How are you? What's up, JST? Oh, there's a new translation feature? What is that? Oh, it is. What's up, Omar? There is a new translation feature. I was wondering what was happening. Okay. So it auto-translates your messages from whatever language you're using into English. Okay, that's new. That's interesting. What's up, Nazguli? For some reason, it translates hee into haha, which is weird. But, you know, I guess we'll take it. I guess that's one of the news changes is that you cannot rally towers. I mean, you cannot swarm towers anymore. Where do you see the translation? It's on my... you know, I have like a box with the chat with YouTube, and it's there. It's automatic, but it seems like you cannot see it, guys. I don't know. How are you, Cracker? But maybe if you try typing something in another language, maybe it will work. But for instance, JST's message was translated to me from French to English automatically. Which I was not expecting. Why is the... there's lots of them. There's like 60 of them right now. The secondary alliances will be able to TP in a couple of seconds. Actually, I was going to say minutes, but no, in a couple of seconds. 48, to be precise. Honestly, I'm unsure who will win. I have never seen E27 play, I think. Does someone know which servers got merged into 27? Does someone have an idea? What's up, Freya? I'm doing okay. What about you? How was your... No, your KVK is right now, right? If I'm not mistaken. $55, $58, $77. Okay. I have to say I don't really know them. And TP for another 20? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it was weird yesterday. I mean, earlier today we could not TP before... what is it? Before, like 20 minutes before the IC, which is unusual for us. Usually it's 30 minutes. Alright, so server 27's primary alliance will position themselves here, and looks like the secondary alliance T2P will be there at the bottom side of the map. So here we have YSD, and where will BBC go? Maybe here? Yes, okay. So pretty standard so far. Can you show the board of both empires? What's up, DLK? So this is server 27. They have around 40-ish players, above 200 million. So pretty solid. Their main alliances are 26.6 billion, 16 billion, and 9 billion. And then we have 8 billion. So 26.6 will be the main contenders here. Oh, I was gonna disconnect for some reason. And if we have a look at 88, it's pretty similar. Their main alliance is 24.5 billion, so 1.5 billion behind. Their secondary is 15.4, so like 600k behind, so that's basically nothing. And their third alliance is 12.6 and 9 billion, so a bit higher than the than on 27 side. And when it comes to power, their main Kraken is of similar size to Game King from 27. They have like 10 players less, above 200 million. But honestly, I've seen 88 play. They can win this, regardless of power differences. Yeah, I see what you mean, DLK. Honestly, their strength isn't necessarily in power, it's in numbers. But they also play very smart, usually. 27 will last in DD with 91, 13 and 17. Oh yeah, I remember, James. That is true. That is entirely true. How about event, Behemoth like GE or not? I guess we'll see what Behemoth is like, the Behemoth event. I wasn't a big fan of GEE. I think GE is okay as an event, but it's more like a zeroing fiesta than anything. So hopefully Behemoth Conquest is different. Okay, we have more numbers from the secondary alliance from 27. And there's some players there from 88. What's up, Fug? Yes, the servers we call Taiwanese servers are very, very strong. And they usually have very, I wouldn't say unusual tactics, but they play very smart, man. These servers usually are very well coordinated. And one thing I'll say as well, I can't speak for everyone because I haven't played every one of them. But I know 89, which I've played 2 times now, are very nice people, very polite. And specifically 88, so the ones we're spectating right now, were very, very nice guys. Honestly, we fought them in MEE, if I remember correctly. Very humble, very nice people, very polite, very respectful, so very nice opponents to have, honestly. Like, yes, they are, you know, they are scary players, right? They are very strong on the field, they know what they're doing. I guess that's something to their credit, right? Is you feel like they know what they're doing, basically. There doesn't seem to be much randomness in how they play. Can I pick your brain for a minute? What's the best one for Sun Tzu? Yeah, no worries. If you have any question with the game, and especially with builds, feel free to ask. I know I don't make much videos, but I still theorycraft and stuff. So, the best adornment for Sun Tzu would be what's it called again? Okay, let me log in my main so I can check adornments. It's the I think it's called. It's the one that does the same as Wavebreaker, but for strategy lineups. I forgot the name of it. It's the one that stacks might strategy when you use it. Let me see. Oh, adornment. My bad. I'm a bit tired. I'm calculation, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm on my main account. Let me see. Adornment. Yes, calculation. Calculation, I think, is the best one you can have. It stacks very quickly, and the buff you get from it is permanent for the fight, of course. But it is a very good adornment. Calculation is very, very good. And it's a 12% adornment too, so you don't specifically need to be like a high roller to get it. Thank you, Norman, for... you know, Norman's that friend, you know, when you're like in school, you know, you're struggling with an answer, and he gives you the answer, you know, like very sneakily. Appreciate that, man. Calculation and Wavebreaker are especially good in rallies, because they stack very easily, right? Very quickly. Especially Wavebreaker for Miyamoto and Lagerfa, because Lagerfa will ensure that you stack your adornment very quickly. It's kind of the same with Miyamoto, with what's it called? With Charlemagne, if you play with Charlemagne, which I would advise you to do. Charlemagne allows you to stack your adornment very quickly. So 12 minutes before the gates open. Let's have a look at what numbers are like on both sides. What's up, Cesaris? How are you, bro? Holy shit. Many players. Oh, wait. Damn. Even for a secondary alliance, there's like a lot of them now. Okay. BBC is here. So the third alliances will be able to TP in 2 minutes exactly. So 27 is defending. I haven't seen any traps so far. Mad at MEE matchmaking. Oh, I feel you, bro. I feel you. What's funny is I've had some people tell me to stop complaining about matchmaking and about the game in general. This game has more white knights than some other games. What's up, Alucard? 42 first, 13. Ooh. And how did that go? How are you, Alucard? Habibi? Yo, Alucard, can you try typing something in Arabic or something? I think it will translate automatically on my screen. I mean, the best ever versus E35, top player 250 million. Yeah, did you, hello, my love. Bro, that's such a good change, not gonna lie. When was it, Alucard? Was it 11? Was it 1? I know you, Krikri told me that basically it would be your third alliance against them, right? I think that's a very nice move. And it allows your players to enjoy the game as well. That's a very nice, very nice thing you did there, I think. I think it's for the best. Yeah, matchmaking has been... they need to work on it, like really. They really need to do something about matchmaking. They need to do something. So 9 minutes until the gates open. I don't know, by the looks of it, it seems that there are more players from 88 at the gate. Not that sure. I'm surprised no war machines yet. They are both pretty passive, which is not necessarily bad, but they're not like going at each other's throat. The gates are safe. No attacks on both sides. Maybe 27 will try to pull something before the gates open, because they are very close, right? What's up, Orbans? Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough one, but you guys can do it. Send my regards to your team, Obans. I still have a very good memory of my time facing 88. Very, very strong and respectful people, and that's a quality I appreciate in anyone. Welcome to play, yeah. Let's be the one on YouTube. If you're in English, do it from Spanish into English. Okay, I hope they change that to with my add-ons too. On OBS. It would be nice. But that's a very good change, honestly. The auto-translate feature. YSD are insane. Yeah, YSD is very, very strong. What's up, Ahmed? How are you? Oh, they've spotted some trebuchets. Wow, that trebuchet is very far away. It got spotted instantly too. Or maybe they want to trap that guy? Bro, it's crazy. Can we talk about the fact that... How do you trap someone with 1.8 durability, bro? Oh, that is crazy. I feel doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing good. What's up, Cracker? Do we know if New World's coming out next season or not yet? Honestly, we don't know. I would assume... not until the current Stellar Dynasty is finished. So I would say maybe against 6 weeks or something. Ah, here come the traps. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, so here come the traps from K27, so one of the sub-alliances, I believe, from 27. Still no traps from the main. They have a flag right here, so they're not too far. They could potentially bring traps very quickly. But look at the amount of people there. We need some new heroes with very Stellar Dynasty. Okay, so yeah, so in 6 or 7 weeks. Okay, as I was expecting. I hope they give us more time to start the current one more. Well, you know, 6 to 7 weeks means 3 rotations for every new every hero. Oh wait, now we get all the heroes in the wheel, right? So yeah. I hope they change, I mean, I hope they buff war machines at some point. I think it would be nice. Maybe different war machines, or maybe an overall, or maybe a new alliance tech tree for war machines to improve them. Like maybe more damage, maybe more durability, more range or whatever, I don't know. Because right now, the amount of traps you need to TP just one Kraken is a bit sad. 119 versus 91. They have not been matched, Kaikala, but honestly I think 19 versus 17 or 19 versus 13 or 19 versus 91 would be very nice to see. War machines are weak at this point? Yeah. I don't know why eras that are in tier 1 have the same rewards as tier 2. Maybe eras that want to get rewards will increase their points. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I agree. There seems to be a lot of things to change, I mean, to fix right now with tiers. For instance, why do people in tier 1 fight people in tier 2 in Wonder Contest and BOD? But at the same time, I'm not against it, because it brings more matchmaking possibilities, right? Wonder Contest and BOD, if you want to have fun, it heavily relies on matchmaking. Is there a matchmaking you want to see your era against? I don't know, honestly, I would just like to fight someone with our strength level, not someone that heavily outperforms us, you know, on every level, like on player level, on player count, on Kraken count, stuff like that. Like maybe era 3 would be nice, era 26 would be nice. They're strong servers, right? But I feel like they're on our level. Maybe 11, I guess, we could fight. They would be tough opponents, but I think we could do something, right? That makes sense. Maybe versus 17? Yeah, that would be... yeah, that would be like such a fair matchmaking, bro. Maybe 42? I haven't checked 42 leaderboard, so I can't say for sure. Would it be fun to have catapults? I think something like I think they could like take inspiration on AoE2 actually, like maybe scorpions, you know, or ballistas. Something to specifically target units, for instance. How cool would it be to have maybe stationary defensive siege that you can mount, you know, like ballistas or such, to defend your hive from being zeroed. Maybe 17, but they're not allowed to bring King Arthur. Towers? Yeah, but towers are trash, you know what I mean? Like ballistas you could mount with like higher range and specifically target enemy units to snipe them, and that would deal damage. Like very similar to towers, you're right. But maybe more damage. Or make archers to shoot from far, that would be something too, yeah. I used to be against that, but archers are so weak right now. But then again, it's a very hard balance to... It needs to be balanced, right? Basically. Because if archers are ranged, and if they release like a broken hero, imagine a Kraken that can hit you from afar with a broken hero, bro. Like, it would be unplayable. Bring Chuck Norris, yeah. They could bring Big Bertha, you know? I think I'm going to give up on archers for now. Honestly, yeah. Archers are unplayable right now. The only archers you can play right now on pretty much Napoleon, and even then... even a Kraken Napoleon will get smashed by 2 Lubus. One of the legions fought 91 in BOD yesterday. 11 billion power. 11 billion power. Feel free to like the stream, guys. By the way, there's 8 likes. Give it a like, guys. It's completely free. 11 billion power. Wow, that is insane. What? Alright, so the gates are up to destruction. And 27 wasted no time. They are not liking that gate, that's for sure. Ooh, but 88 has more players on the gate. So they are catching up. 30k. But the Trebs are doing big work here. The Trebs are restless. The gate is almost done from 27. Okay, now we have more players on 27 side, so 27 will enter first. But I think 88 will still have a shot at stealing the IC if they want to. Maybe adding walls. Walls would be amazing. Imagine walls plus... like wall-mounted, what's it called? Siege units. That would be amazing. Okay, so 27 will touch the IC first. But will they steal it? It's gonna be like 50-50, most likely. 88 is not far behind. Ooh, it's gonna be very close. Maybe they'll take it before they can even touch, if they do enough damage. Yeah, I think they'll take it. Oh, they have big damage. Maybe 88 can still steal it if they don't reinforce in time. No, they're not trying. Damn, big damage from 27. Okay, they're trying to swim, but I think that's a bit too late. Alright, so this will be a rally contest. By the way, did someone have... Yeah, look! This is not supposed to happen, by the way. We had the same thing earlier today with my own KVK. This is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be able to take the tower through open field. And somehow 27 managed to snatch 2 towers like that. So there is a bug where you can still open field the towers, but it's not supposed to happen again. Like, it's supposed to be rallies only now. Oh, I see we have some Midas by VIPs in there. Here he is. Honestly, I'll say it, the Midas by frame is pretty cool. The Midas by VIP frame. Right? I mean, is it just me? I think it looks pretty sick. That's the Midas by frame, right? If I'm not mistaken. Tiger theme? Oh my bad. Well, for the lore, we'll just say it comes from Midas By. Best skin tier list? I think if I were to release a skin tier list after I haven't uploaded a guide in 1 year, I think people would be understandably pretty pissed about it. But that would be a good troll though, a good April Fool's. That would actually be funny. Alright, so in 2 minutes we'll see the first rallies. For VIP 8 you need to spend 1k every month to renew it. They are not greedy, that's what I like about Midas By. Whenever I see Dragon Skin I know I'm fucked. Yeah, I think everyone who was there for the anniversary knows that this dragon skin, especially you have like the baby dragon skin, the white one, and you have like the black dragon skin like this one. You know the black dragon skin is you're in trouble. What's up, Soldier Boy? Wait, yeah, 27. Let's have a poll. Who wins? Who wins? 27, 88. Honestly, I think 88 has a shot. Honestly, I think 88 can do it. Make sure to like the stream as well, guys. Just a little click. You're in the background as I'm a flat. So I'm accompanying you in these troubled times. Okay, so YSD going after that pike tower. Oh, okay, here's the first fight we have. New season when? What's up, Glistener? Most likely in 6 weeks, after the Stellar Dynasty. So YSD's rallies are usually pretty strong. Oh, I cannot check rallies because I cannot TP over. Do I need to be city level 10 or something to TP? Can someone check the rules quickly? The season requirement. Let me check real quick. What level do I need to be to TP? It's kind of weird. If it's level 10, I can do it quickly. That's new. Where is it? PC 30? Nah, no way, really? What's up, Magetsu? It doesn't even say what we need to do. They don't even include it in the description. I guess it's okay. Maybe 28, yeah, well, in any case, sorry lads, no rally details. PC 30? Wow, okay, I guess that's new. No worries, bro. PC 29 and I can't move anywhere. Well, so I will not be able to check rally details unless someone send them to me afterwards. Maybe there's someone in 88 who can share them in the world chat if they're part of the rallies. But YSD took both towers. Did they change that? No, you can always check, but you cannot check if you're not in the map specifically. You cannot check if you're not in the server. If I had known, I would have created an account in 27, but... And BBC take the third tower. So right now, we have 3 towers from 88. I know 88 rallies are very strong. Sky is 27, yep. I know 88 rallies are a strength to reckon, a strength to acknowledge. Yeah, OSD is 88, yeah. What's up, Jewel? Comment tu vas? I mean, yeah, you can Obens, but, you know, don't... yeah, if you don't have time or whatever, it's okay. What's up, Agung? Damn, you guys are cheering for... you guys think 88 is gonna win that? Okay, let's see. Yeah, 88 rallies are... and look, they haven't changed as well. Just 1 rally, and that's it. But I guess it's very funny, there's not much open field. They're not really trying to contest each other, but I guess we'll see a push from OSD as that rally is coming in. So that rally from OSD is getting close to the IC, so maybe we'll see a push to try and kill some open fields, to try and kill some open field lineups. Yeah, I agree, Mugetsu. It was before we merged with Sid as well. Alright, so let's see it. I mean, let's see it from afar, because we cannot see the rally details. But we can see the damage down, like, right? And why is these... what the hell? They seem to be doing an enormous amount of damage. Holy smokes. And their rally is not bulging, by the way. Their rally is not moving. What? Like, they're never below 2.8, 2.9 million troops. That's crazy. Let's see the troops dying. Look at that. Like, they're losing double the amount of troops there. That's crazy. They almost have no one left to reinforce at this point, if you compare to 88. And if you look at the troops that are close by, it's full Lubus, by the way. And here it's mostly swords and pikes. Well, I guess Lubus died, right? Yeah, look at that, they're like uncontested. As long as they have people there, the rally queue will make it so they can just reinforce permanently. And I think it's gonna be it for 27. They just have no one left. What the hell? I see, that's what I mean about 88, bro. Is they are so confident, but not in an arrogant way. They know what they can and cannot do, bro. They never like overshot or overreact, you know, like send 15 million taxi rallies or whatever. One rally, a few open field folks, and that's it. It's like, you know, very precise confidence. No overkill. That is... look, the fact that rally is not going below 2.8 is crazy to me. And as I expected, the Krakens from 88 are pushing into 27 to make it even harder to reinforce. So I think the IC will go to 88. Let's see how they defend now. That report's gonna be massive, by the way. Okay, so the AC goes to YSD. And look, they're having the same thing as we did. All of the troops are leaving somehow. Okay. Very bizarre. Okay, so you guys are massively in favor of 88. Let's see. 88 rallies are very scary. Thank you for the report. Wow. Troop in the rally queue, yeah. I guess it works like a taxi in a way, or a rally. So if you if the target is taken, it disbands, you know, so people go back to their cities. And it's crazy. What the hell? Yeah, 88 is so well coordinated. It's actually crazy. Comparison. So what did we have in total? Let's have a look. Troop details. Sort by troop. Lots of spikes. See, that, like, have a look there. The fact that Cyrus killed more enemies than Pyrrhus is very telling about Pyrrhus. Cyrus is not supposed to be a rally march. Pyrrhus is supposed to be a rally march. To be fair, you could say that Zhuge Liang and Confucius is not the best pairing for Pyrrhus. That would be true. You kind of need Charlemagne. But still, like, Pyrrhus is... And that's what I mean, bro. And it's not like your average player. Right? This is a Kraken. This is Game King we're talking about. Like, this guy is giga strong. And even he... Well, I guess his rings are not the best either. But... You know, he should... I don't know. Like, Pyrrhus is underwhelming. Cyrus with London rating up. Yeah, Cyrus is very good at gaining time in rallies. That is 100% true. But whenever you put Cyrus in rallies, you will stall time for reinforcements, but you will most likely see your rally lose in ratio, which is okay. Wow, look at that, bro. That guy is a beast. I remember that guy, by the way, when we played them in MEE. That guy has been in my nightmares ever since. 2 million kills with his Lubu. And a very standard build as well. Very standard Lubu build. Yeah, I agree, Jewel. Let's see. 1000 might attack. Nice. Damn. Alright, we should see 27's counterattack soon. They're not diving in. As you can see, YSD is in the place. So my assumption is that they will wait for the rally before maybe forming a ball or something. Maybe they have taxi rallies too. But be careful with taxi rallies because I know 88, I think it's 88 that has a tendency to TP away if you do taxi rallies on them. If you check here, you can see some players of 35, like in the very front rows. Here as well, 35. So some of these players will TP away if you taxi rally them, so be mindful of that. But no taxi, it looks like, so pure open field? Maybe? But I don't see that many players either. Look at the amount of Lobus waiting there. This is like a Lubu Dreamfest. Look at this. Lubu, 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 Lubu. Like, this is like 60% Lubus. And the rest is like swordsmen. They are so like, you know, military precision level of coordination. Inca? My cat's meowing. Lubu galore, yeah. Oh, nice. How many stars, how many medals do you need? Other card. I hope next season Zero will give a chance to swordsmen for swordsmen to train again. I mean, swordsmen do okay. It's just that Pyrus is just not the greatest. I would say that now swordsmen are the second strongest type. Alright, no, okay, they are starting to dive in, but I'm not sure they have enough there. They seem to have a strong focus on the South Tower. Apologies. They have 3 towers right now, 27. So they are inflicting a debuff on YSD. Every 3 minutes. What's up, Savex? Yeah, in rallies, Lubu is uncontested. You know, yeah, I can see that, Albert, but that's always something I've noticed. Even like, be it you, 89 or 91, the level of coordination is unmatched. Okay, big damage from 27. Ooh, big damage there too. Sometimes you see some massive hits from one side or another, and you can see, you can feel the Lubus are working like very hard for it. Okay, 27's rally actually is hitting pretty hard. And they have taken a big foothold there. Looks like they're safe to reinforce now, but for how long is the question. They still have 3 towers, it looks like, so right now they have 15% attack and defense sky. But they're starting to struggle to reinforce. Why is this in the place? How are you, Savex? It's a shame I can't see the reports live. Oh, is that a rally from T2P? It is. And from K27, okay. Anything else to reinforce? I do see some troops there. YSD still has some strong people there. While, holy shit, look at it. Look at the constant line of death here. And I think Okay, they're down to like 2.4 or something, 2.3. Anything new in big servers? Well, matchmaking has been off for a while now, so strong servers have been matching players that they should not match, I guess. Other than that, I guess it's okay. So it seems like this push will not make it for 27. Yeah, they have barely any troops to reinforce left. I mean, they do have some here, but it's like Ramses, Cyrus, Napoleon, so these are open field troops. They could put them in, but this is just to stall time. They will not perform well. Yeah, the other two rallies, you know, they kind of exploded. But that's to be expected. Like, this is a very strong rally there. If you don't have the strength for a big rally, you will get melted. Mika, qu'est-ce que t'as? No way, my cat's meowing like that. What's up, Nicola? MEE 17 versus 91, 13 versus 91. Yeah, or something like 19 versus 13, 19 versus 17, 19 versus 11, 19 versus 10. You know? This type of things would be nice. And the rally is still going. Sky is not giving up. But it feels like they're running on fumes right now. They are surviving by that thin line of reinforcements. What's up, Agung? I feel like they're really struggling in terms of ratio there, because when you're fighting at half power, there's no way you have a good trade against a full rally. But to be fair, it also looks like 88 is starting to run on fumes as well. If you look at it, there's not many troops stationed around the IC. It's mostly reinforcements brought by walking. So 27 still manages to kind of push 88 into plan B, which is reinforcing, you know, by walking from afar. Like, they don't have such a strong foothold as they used to. That's for our lines. I'm not fighting currently, Agong. This is me spectating. It should be a 1 to 5. I kind of fear it, because when your rally is this low on numbers, the ratio is never in your favor. I keep seeing 88 reinforcing with one troop, really? Oh, you're right. You're right. That is interesting. Well, I know it's used in flag wars, because in flag wars you can delay the damage on durability, right? Because if a troop is in the flag, even if it's just a 1-unit troop, it will hit you and not the flag durability. So it's a technique to stall time for your flag to survive longer. But in the IC, I don't see what it would do. Maybe it stalls time because you get focused for a couple of seconds and not someone else. I don't know. Thank you, Enzo. Oh, not so bad. 1 to 2. I mean, it could be better, right? Obviously. Holy fuck, yeah, that is still very tough. I'm a bit afraid to have a look at... some people swarmed the IC there. not the same player, interestingly. And now we need to report with T2P, yeah. Marvian, 1.37 million kills. King Alpha there, doing work. We had time to reinforce twice with every troop. Ooh, what is that lineup? I've never seen that. Ooh, that is very weird lineups there. Very interesting choice. I mean, I respect it because I like people who try to go to do different things. But Vlad here, I don't see what he brings to the lineup. But is Sarius, DJG, Vlad? I'm not convinced about the ring choices there. If you wanna go Peaceful Haven, it's probably best to not pick Kingsblade, but Immortal Army, for the additional trigger chance. Okay, he's going full debuff here with Crow. Crushing Impact. Not a big fan of Tactical Pursuit. Okay, this is pretty standard. And Pyrus. I don't know, man, I'm not a big fan of that ring. I don't know, I don't like it. Oh, he's still playing with Henry. He doesn't have Saladin, maybe. Oof, that's tough. Pretty decent kills with a teamer there. Okay, interesting. Very irregular build in terms of rings. Bear, Nightwolf and Daisy. So, you know, all that to say that... And here we have teamer for a bit of healing maybe. Yeah, 34. Bit of damage resistance too. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So what? Okay, so second wave of rally for 27. And then again, there are not that many there. I'm a bit surprised because if you only send one rally, you kind of need to do what we call a ball, you know, before going in, which is you prepare a big ball of players to go with the rally, but I don't see that here. The rally is kind of going alone, and players are way behind it, so they will start to struggle very early on. Oh, look at that, look at the amount of Lubus, man, what is this? It's like 75% of it is Lubus waiting. What's up, Richard? Good seeing you streaming again. Thank you, bro. Aaron Cyrus, Roland Mensa with Mythic Health, Might Passive, Healing Gems. Which other gems do you advise to get to Mythic 1? I would say Might and Passive. I would say might and passive on both on Cyrus. Would be my priority. Wait, it is not the... Oh, okay, I got baited. This is not... Where the fuck is it going? Oh, I feel like someone TP'd. I feel like we have a... Yeah, I feel like someone TP'd away from that taxi or whatever it is. Unless it's going for the tower, I don't know. How far is it? 3 minutes? It is going for the tower. This one's going for the park tower. That's why there was no one else here. Okay, makes sense. They are also contesting the South Tower in the same time. They will most likely get it, I think, against BBC. But they have to be careful to not have too much sent to that tower. They do have the Arrow Tower. And they are contesting the Calf Tower as well, which they should maybe take. It's very close. T2P putting their weight here. Ooh, but they have Big Boy King Arthur's defending it. T2P can maybe pull it off. That would be big if they manage to take it. Okay, South Tower will go to Sky. Okay, so now we have the IC rally. I think? Yes. But still not many people behind it. Where is everyone? I'm a bit surprised there. Bro, this is insane, man. I've never seen... Like, even when you tell people, you know, only send Lubus to the IC, only send Lubus to the IC or whatever, it will never be this, you know, like, this professional. Like, this is military grade efficiency there. Precision. There's like German engineering there. Okay, so rally hits. Big damage on impact. Always nice to see. This shows that 27 does have some very strong faults here. Yeah, you're right. There's reinforcements of one troop. I think this is to stall time. Because when you have a unit of one in the rally, it will get targeted first instead of someone else. And the time it takes to be targeted, to die and to leave the IC is around like a couple of seconds, like 2 or 3 seconds. So that's 2 or 3 seconds where you get hit and someone else doesn't, basically. But yeah, not enough reinforcements from 27. Thank you, Prometheus, for the 5 subscriptions. Welcome, Jules. Welcome, Revolt. Welcome, Rakim. Welcome, Daniel and Miss Draconia. Thank you, Prometheus. That's very kind of you, bro. How's your MEE going, Prometheus? Thank you, bro. Will you then consider doing health gems to Mythic 1 after doing Might and Passive? Yes, sir. Also, would MOD, Sage of Judgment and Tranquil be a very top ring lineup for Cyrus, Run, Mensa? MOD 100%. Tranquil is also very good. And Sage is very good. The reason being that Sage of Judgment is the kind of ring that shines the longer the fight goes on, because you get more value out of it. Rings that have a turn-based skill, so just like Sage of Judgment, you know, it activates every 6 seconds. You get more value out of them the longer the fight is, because they activate more and more, right? So Sage of Judgment is actually a very good Cyrus ring. You can use it on Mensa Musa or Roland if you have healing gems on them. So yes, definitely a good combo there, Richard. Wow, really, Freya. I think Era 3 is a very strong... I mean, has lots of potential as a server. But I think they have some coordination issues between the alliances. Or maybe communication issues, I don't know, I'm not in their server, but that's what it seemed like to me when I was watching them. Sky got West Tower. My bad, I had a small bug there. Sky has indeed 3 towers now, so we will start seeing a debuff again applying. We have 8% debuff now on YSD. Thank you, Richard. So yeah, a bit surprised there by Sky. It's like they forgot they had a rally going. They didn't accompany it. Man, why is these rallies are like fucking concrete, bro? Like waterproof concrete. Okay, we have... Man, look at the numbers too. This is insane. This is like just the secondary alliance, bro. This is the first one. There are like 150 of them, probably. And 27 also has big numbers, like big respect to both servers for showing up with such numbers. KOS, is that the... Wow, look at the numbers even for like the 4th or 3rd alliance, man, that is insane. Alright, so we will probably see... And that's gonna be very tough for Sky right now, because they will send a rally there. But at the same time, they will be rallied in both in all towers, I believe. They will probably have to defend the Pike Tower, which I believe they will not defend. There's not a single troop there. YSD have the Calf Tower, so they'll have to defend against T2P. Oh, is that a double rally? It is 2 minutes. Oh, this one's going for the tower. Okay, this one's going for the Calf Tower. So ready for the Calf Tower. Imperial City rally not coordinated by K27, so they will most likely suffer. Okay, they are preparing a mini ball here. John Turk's trying to go forward. So okay, they're preparing for the rally, it looks like. A bit better than before. Yeah, you can see them starting to form here, form a ball. How's BBC doing here against Sky? Ooh, man, even BBC rallies are fucking nuts, man. That is crazy. So Sky 27 will lose the South Tower most likely. But to be fair, like all of these troops will be better here around the IC. Now that they've lost the tower, because you cannot open field towers now, so it's not. I don't think it's worth retaking for now. Now that towers are rally only and that they provide global buff, not specific buffs, timing is important. Timing is key to reclaim these towers, to rally these towers. Okay, I have a feeling this rally is gonna suffer. Oof. She got him. Yeah, I have a feeling K27 is in for some damage there. They didn't have many people in the rally. How many? Yeah, there was 3 lineups in the rally, so that's why it melted away. That makes sense. Okay, now we have a bomb. Okay. Nice. Is that a taxi? Oh, it does look like it. It does look like a taxi to me. So we have a ball plus 2 taxis? Is that what it is? I think it's a taxi. It's funny they start from us this far away, but... T2P will not take the calf tower. Still 2 towers from Sky, but I think they will lose the park tower to YSD. Yeah, so they will have to fight YSD with only one tower. And right now the Imperial City has a 10% damage reduction and damage increase debuffs. So it's starting to pile up, actually. Okay, 3 taxis. This one doesn't seem full, but that's okay because they have like a big ball of players there. Okay, so Sky going in for a big push here. Can 27 do it? It's not impossible. We've seen they have pretty strong damage and we've seen them like skim through this wave of defenders here. So I wouldn't be surprised if 27 manages to pull it off. I think they have to damage to do it. Yeah, 3 taxis coming in. I have a feeling that park tower is gonna go down. And they have no one to defend. Understandably so. Right now this is not their priority. Their priority is the Imperial City. And I think they're trying to push... Oh, this is YSD, okay. We do have some players from Sky there with Ramses pushing forward a bit. What's up, Charlotte Mondor? How is your enemy this week? We lost to 19. But we had some pretty good rallies. We managed to take the IC from their first alliance. Which I didn't expect because 1 UTC for us is not very good. We did not have lots of players online, but still managed to snatch the IC with a pretty good ratio too. Come on guys, reinforce that rally. Big losses from both sides. They have another taxi right here, and then it's gonna start to run on fumes. Any news about E14 and E10? I think Nikolai is still here. Oh, but Nikolai is from... I don't know if Nikolai is from E10 or if he's from former S10, which is now E11. I think Nikolai is from E11, so he's not in E10 anymore. I can ask, actually. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this time 27 is holding strong. Their rally is not suffering too much damage, it looks like. I mean, they are, but they are managing to refill to full permanently, which is good. And if we look at it, there is more players from 27 there. So 27 can pull it off if they just keep reinforcing. Never let that rally go down by too much. That's very good. They have some people there pushing. We have some Ramses there. We have Game King there. That's very good. Killing their reinforcements. We have a Suleiman. That's very good. And there is not that many players left from YSD. So as long as 27 keeps reinforcing, I believe they can do it now. This is now or never even, I would say. Before all of these reinforcements start to pile up. I don't even understand where all of these reinforcements are coming from, to be fair. Like, there's barely anyone left here. Wow, wait. Look at the comparison in deaths. They're barely losing anyone here, and here it's like a complete... What? It's like a graveyard here, leaving the city. Leaving the rally, sorry. What the hell? Look at this. What is that rally, bro? Like, they're losing 2 lineups, they're losing tens and tens of lineups there. What is happening? What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? They don't have numbers to maintain quality. Yeah, I'm assuming so, but that's crazy that YSD rally was so strong for so long. That's insane. Is the second alliance rallying the rally? No, I don't think so. They didn't have time to walk there. That's crazy. Because they should have, it should have been the same for 88. They were starting to run low on troops. Wow. I feel like that rally is gonna be, that report's gonna be nuts. Yeah. Because the ratio at the end was like crazy. I feel like that guy swarms the Imperial City every time, Romero. Didn't we see him do that before? Yeah, he did as well before. Bro, you have to stop doing that, man. That doesn't work like that. That guy again. Whenever this guy is in the IC, he's such a god, bro. So strong, this guy. See, he has Charlemagne. He knows. He's a Charlemagne Pyrrhus. Already doing better, but still, like, you compare this Pyrrhus to Lubu, there is no... it's not even a comparison. Like, the word comparison is not appropriate there. Still so many Cyruses, bro. Cyrus, Cyrus, Ramses, Cyrus. I don't know, man. Yeah, I agree, no man, I agree. I don't know what 27 can do right now. Maybe they should have... sorry. I needed that stretch. Maybe they should have a rally. What I would do right now if I was in 27 shoes is I would send a rally, a taxi rally, full of Cyruses, like a bit before the Imperial City rally, right? So you would have the Cyrus rally goes first, you would go around the IC, and then you disband it here, and you attack all of the Lubus, right? You kill the reinforcements preemptively. And then like 30 seconds later, your rally hits. If you see what I mean. To try and kill some reinforcements, or at least create some chaos. For a free-to-play player, which match would you recommend focusing on? Lubu, no doubt. Lubu every single day of the week. You can see these Lubus, like we saw a Lubu earlier, let me see. I think it was here. We saw a pretty good Lubu, Di Patricio. Who was it? Was it this guy? No. This guy maybe? Yeah. So obviously this guy, still very strong, right? He's not free to play at all. But in terms of ring, you don't need a lot with Lubu. And even with Timur, which is what this guy has, with Daisy, so blue ring, Bear and Nightwolf, both level 30, you can still do very good chunks of damage in a rally. Even without DJG, you can do well. DJG obviously is better because it's like the whale lineup, kind of, like the Splendor lineup. But it's not like necessary, you know? So Lubu definitely is the stronger choice there from season 2 to season even right now, season 7. Lubu does struggle a bit in season 4. Because that's when Cyrus is like kind of the strongest. With like the least counters, I guess you could say, because Ramses is not the strongest in season 4. He does okay, but it's not the strongest, so... Season 4, I guess, is a bit harder for Lubu. But, you know, in rallies, he's still uncontested anyway. Will BBC take that Arrow Tower? If BBC takes that Arrow Tower right before the Sky Rally, it's the IC, that would be pretty unfortunate timing. But I think it's not... I think it's calculated by BBC, I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised if it's not. The rally's here. Come on, lads. Accompany the rally. Don't stay idle. so Romero is a Kraken, okay. Ah, my good buddy Veritas. I was wondering where he was, okay. Come on, 27. I guess we could consider this the last push based depending on how long they last here. Okay, so Impact. BBC took the Arrow Tower, so Sky does not have a single buff now. YSD has 2, they have 15% defense, 15% attack. And they're struggling to reinforce. Sky is... Sky. YSD is all over them. They are in their lines, preventing them from reinforcing. And again, like, YSD is holding fucking strong, bro. Their rally quality is really, really strong, 88. You have another taxi coming from Sky. And even BBC is trying to prevent them from reinforcing now. But it seems pretty tough for 27 right now. I don't know if they'll have time to fully reinforce it. They don't have much troops left around. Yeah, I think we are starting to see the end of that rally. I think we are seeing the what could be the last push from 27. They would have time to send another rally, but if there's only 10 minutes left, you don't have time to do anything. There's like 5 minutes to create the rally, plus 2 or 3 minutes to walk. So this is pretty much now or never. Would Miyamoto best adornment? Wave Breaker, no doubt. Mario, what's up Mario? Take 10 and 14 going back and forth with IC if you want to stream it. I have to see if I still have an account there, I'm not 100% sure. Taiwan versus Taiwan? Nope, 27 I don't think is a Taiwanese server. Lofty better than Tranquil Water on Lubu for rallies. Not necessarily. Lofty is very good, sure, but Tranquil also is decent. Alright. Let's see. Better trade this time from Sky. Well, it's worth saying. Which is logical. The shorter the rally, the better the trade. I wanna see... So this is one of the one troop... Okay. Interesting. I wanna see Romero lineups, what they look like. Okay, so it looks like his King Arthur is still in being built. Okay, Hannibal. '27 is more mixed, but heavy Asian time zone. Okay, gotcha. Man, it is getting hot in here. From T2P. Ah, what's up, man? Honestly, T2P, you kind of did a great job here. I mean, you didn't always take or defend the towers, but I was surprised to see you managed to hold so well, or have their rallies go low, you know, low HP. So honestly, for an alliance that's like, what, 16 billion, right? To go nearly toe-to-toe with YSD, which is like 25 billion, is pretty solid, so... And there's I'm very surprised there's so many of you. How many are you? Like, there's like 60, 70 maybe? Maybe more than 70 even. 70, 80 perhaps? By the looks of it. So honestly, pretty good. Tough time zone for T2P? Okay. Are you like mostly American, maybe? Hannibal, what's up, Orange? Hannibal, debuff, Bushra disarms, Sidok silence. That is true. That is true. Oh, that is actually true. You know what would be... You know what they could do? They could have Everflame on that lineup to make it like absolutely perfect. Yes, okay, gotcha. I don't know if 27 will rally the IC again. They have time for one more, but they wouldn't touch anyway. I mean, they would touch, but they wouldn't have time to do much. Oh, apologies. I haven't slept much these days. We should see perhaps, yep, another rally start going soon, so here it is. So this is the last rally for today, 2 minutes 30. They will have 3 minutes to take down the IC. Meanwhile, T2P, good timing there, because T2P can perhaps take that before YSD's rally hits the Imperial City. Same here. Sky did retake the third tower. Let's see. There's not many people from YSD there, so it doesn't look like they want to reinforce the tower, which is logical. I guess their main focus now is the Imperial City, understandably so. Oof, YSD rally is very solid. You can see the amount of Lubus going there. It's like they only have Lubus, these guys. They don't have another lineup. It's like Lubu only. One GG Sushido. Yeah, that is true, Veritas. I mean, look at that, bro. They are so well disciplined. Is the word I was looking for. It's like 1,000 Lubus in there. What's up, Ryder? How are you, Ryder? Alright, last rallies of today's MEE from 27 against 88, and BBC will take down the South Tower. That is nuts. 88 is not letting anything to 27 right now. Oh, definitely so, Veritas. I mean, if you watched my MEE against them, you can see how much they have improved, just in terms of power. Money toast, that's all. I mean, I do agree with that, you know, to some extent. But the thing is, 27 has more wells than 88. So it's not only a matter of that. Like, YSD's coordination and rallies are just better because they have better lineups for rallies as well. You can see they have invested in rally lineups. So for the same amount invested, they invested better in what's it called? In rally lineups. Like if we look at 27, you have 145 people above. Your top 100 is 145 million. Let's see, 88. Their top 100 is 137. So it's not a matter of money here. I think both servers are pretty heavily invested into the game. Their alliance power-wise, they're pretty similar. But 88, and you can see just by the amount of Lubus they have there. And when I looked at the rallies from 27, you had lots of pikemen, you had lots of piracies, you had lots of this and that. So just coordination-wise, discipline-wise, 88 is just crazy good. That's just the reality of it. And I'm saying that they were more disciplined than us when we fought them. So it's not only against 27. Even against us, they did formidably. Ready ratio is between 1.7, 2.2, 2.3, 2.9. Lubu marches to a PBs every march, including Canby Cyrus. Yeah, absolutely, Skull Quavo. Last question, as my mate can't get on your stream right now. Iran Zubeli, Elizabeth, Ashoka, Tactical Pike. Is it worth him getting Sandwich to replace Ashoka? Honestly, for now, so maybe later it will be good, but from my perspective and my experience, Saint Louis hasn't brought much to the composition. I had very similar results between between Saint Louis, Belisarius, Elizabeth, then Belisarius, Ashoka, Elizabeth. So especially if your friend is like free to play / low spender, I would not recommend swapping. Alright, GG27, GG88. Very solid presence from both servers there. They're here in big numbers. Both maps are almost full. Honestly, good try from 27. I like the fact that they adapted their strategies too. They started with no taxis, then they had some taxi rallies, stuff like that. Very solid defense by 88. Like, not much to say. The rallies are incredibly strong. Oh yeah, GG to 88. 88 really is on point with their rallies and stuff like that. It is very interesting to see their gameplay is not chaotic. There's barely room for luck or anything like that. They're very disciplined. You say the tower gameplay made a difference? I think it does, yeah. To what extent, I'm not sure. But it does make a difference for sure. Like, at some point, for ESD had 15% attack here, 15% defense bonuses, and Sky had none. So surely, when you're already struggling, this has an additional impact. It doesn't really strengthen your Krakens, because your 15% attack or defense for your Krakens is nothing, right? But it will make every low spender, mid spender, etc. more relevant, right? If that makes sense. Thank you, Richard. And no worries, Richard, you can ask any question, you know, that's what we're here for. And by the way, if you want to join the Discord server, if that's not already the case, you can feel free to join. We have a pretty chill community that answers game questions and such, so feel free to join. There was this debuff, yeah, they had a 10% debuff for ESD. And because they kept contesting the towers, it didn't stack up to more than 10%, I think. It's 10% debuff to damage reduction and damage percentage damage. So I think it's actually a multiplicative debuff, unlike towers. So I think the debuff on the IC is actually pretty strong. Yes, the debuff in the Imperial City. No, 10% debuff to damage reduction. And 10% debuff to damage increase is what they had here. And this is multiplicative, but the towers are additive. Towers are like 15% attack or defense each. But IC is damage reduction and damage increase multipliers. Debuffs, that is. What's up, Azaraf? How are you? So yeah, very solid performance. Now they only had 10% debuff. Give me your opinion on this Discord. Oh yeah, can you send me a DM so your conversation repops at the top of my feed if possible, Skull, or just remind me of your Discord name. I'm very sorry I forgot to answer you again. Yeah, happy Father's Day to everyone, to every father in the chat. I'm pretty sure we have some. Yeah, they definitely have better matches for rallies. And even on 27 side, some of their Kraken matches, I would say, could be better. Whereas 88 is like military grade, you know. Like, you can tell they've built their lineups for rallies. My alarm woke me up on Father's Day. Yeah. Thanks, bro. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, Azaraf. Hope you're doing good too. Here you are. Alright, let me have a look right now, actually, if you don't mind. We want 13 and 91. That would be cinema, actually. I'll have a look right now at what you sent me. Alright, so Scipio Lagerta. I'm not a big fan of Phil Johnson on Miyamoto. I think it's a very expensive ring for Miyamoto and it doesn't work that well. Overpower on the is good, Wavebreaker is good. Divine Warrior, I'm not a big fan of in okay, all attributes. Renewal, Leaning Armor is very good. Mutual Aid. Not a big fan of Mutual Aid. I think Resistance would be better, Skullquava, on your Scipio. Okay. Ouais, le 88 ils sont giga solides. Hein. Overpower is good on Lagerfa, Resistance is good too. Yeah, I think you could play double Resistance, Skull, if you're still with me. I think I would play double Resistance. And if you can, yeah. I would say maybe swap like a Skyward Knight in there would have been nice, but... We tried to put too many packs in to the Lobos, but probably should have sent KL Lobos anyway. Yeah, I think that's the sad reality of it is even if you wanna like counter the Lobos, it just doesn't work because most pikeman lineups are not made for rallies or they're too weak. Like Marshall Pike are weak, and they would get smashed by King Arthur's anyway. Belisarius would be okay, but he just gets smashed by King Arthur. Alright lads, was a good one. It's always nice to see 88 perform. And honestly, 27 had a good run too. They were there in big numbers, so always respect that. And they were pretty close at one point to get it. So, alright lads, I wish you a good day, a good end of your Sunday. I'll see you soon most likely. Maybe see some Primordial, what is it again this week? Behemoth Conquest or whatever. See what that's all about. And I will work on my Warrior Pack video as well. Yeah, Behemoth whatever, exactly. So you guys have a good day. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to join the Discord if you want, if you haven't already. Ooh. The link is in the chat. And yeah, have a good day. Take care. Stay hydrated with this heat. And I'll see you soon. Bye everyone. Have a good day.